Good morning, everyone. We're starting in a bit of a unique place. I spent so much time looking around to try to find where Dragon Mage was. You saw I went into the barracks, I went there. I never walked down from the jail cell. It is literally right there. I don't know why I couldn't find it before, but we are now Dragon Mage, so you can pick it up here. You can also pick up Dragon Warrior and Dragon Rogue here. Oh, there's little quests. Okay, well, I'll keep that in mind for later. Let's head back to Pop's Rocket. Since I was actually unable to... Oh, I should just travel mapped. It's fine. I was actually unable to find any of those charged cogs from the random quests. I found out that they're exclusively from these quests. And this cannon one is going to be our best bet to pick up more gears. So we're doing Dragon Mage today. Let's do Richard's gear. Removing the whole storage facility, that was a dirty trick. So Sepulchre's going for the orb too, and trying to stop you from getting there first. Never fear, I have a plan. Deep within the heart of Pop's Rocket is our oldest, largest gear that operates most of the smaller gears in town. It's put in place by Richard Frisboing over 100 years ago. You can cut power to that large gear, then none of the gear-operated doors will open. We'll have a lot of deadlocked doors in its way, and you can keep moving through the tunnels with me as your guide. Need to make your way to the heart of Pop's Rocket. I'll show you the entrance to the undertunnels. Destroying the cyclone agents that you see and trying to get burned by steam vents. All you have to do is remove the power source that keeps Richard's gear turning, which is a gigantic robotic gerbil on a gigantic wheel, which is powered by a smaller, real gerbil inside of it. Try not to hurt that little guy, okay? Aww. Alright. We're not super worried about this. A little bit of changes for it. Dragon's Acid, minus 50 all resist. That's pretty useful. Dragon Hex, which just makes the enemy not heal as well. Cleanse any DOTs on you, which is pretty helpful. That can help us if we get caught with some big ones again. Blind, standard. Sleep, standard. Meditate, which just heals HP and MP. It's actually really powerful, it looks like. Cooldown persists across battles. There's the negative. Thorny Shield, just regular defense. Charge, normal. Fire, a little different. I think fire is actually made worse. A lot of these add Dragon Tempest, which I will explain in a second. But gains plus 25% base damage. So let's start with Acid. So now it has minus 50 all, which means water is going to destroy it. And our next plan is going to be Skip. I want to see if these auto-update. They don't. But this is already going to do crit on 300 damage. Yeah. With the minus 50 all, that's a very powerful thing. But even with just... It's a stronger version of our crit hat that we've been using. We do have to worry about those vents. So let's sleep. Nova, and then meditate. That is a very nice amount of healing, considering that we actually still have that like 53% all reduction. But it's gonna be a get out of jail free card occasionally. Oh, I don't like that it didn't let me move until it blasted me again. Okay, we gotta click real quick, because otherwise we're getting blasted again. We've taken more damage from the steam vents than the actual enemies in this quest. Maybe 19 turns is a bit much for a heal. Especially because like that's our only real way of recovering a decent amount of MP at once. But we do have potions if we need them. the slowest heals around. Not worth it. I don't think we have anything in this quest that's too spooky. I'm going to go this way because it's more guarded. But I could have gone the wrong way. We don't know. Door's pressure sealed. We went the wrong way. Oh, sorry. We went the right way, just a little too early. This looks to be the way the pressure seal is. This guy's got quite a bit of health, though. Go to sleep. I should be... It looks like most of these cyclones are weak to water. So let's actually make Draco strong against water. Also, I've been neglecting my dragon. My apologies. So now their water, their regular attack, does some decent damage. It is weird that it's a fireball that is freezing. Turn the steam wheel, hear the door, depressurize another room. So we don't get these super boosts. We don't get the super boost from... it's gotta be the biggest mechanical gerbil powered by a real gerbil that I have ever seen. I'm worried about the real gerbil, though. Alright, sleep. Did he not... He is not asleep. Ooh. Stun? Oh, whoosh. Well, acid should mean we're pretty safe now. Nova's going to hit real hard as a result. Oh, we can follow it up with... Which one's better for us? I guess... reducing their boost. So that gives us an additional crit chance and plus 10% base damage, just because we have Dragon Tempest up. But Dragon Tempest also boosts the crit move, so we'll keep that in mind too. There you go. Now you can't crit either. 50 crit, 20% base damage. And he should still be minus 50, right? Yeah. Also, these all have really long recharges. Let's hit him with Final. 1,500 damage in one hit. Pretty good. The mechanical gerbil has been defeated. Richard Gere has been stopped. This should both slow down Swelcher and Balthor down. You hope. And we got a charged cog. That wasn't a long quest, so we're a big fan of that. But they have said this cannon is going to be the best quest for us to grind. Let's find out. Swelcher's undead minions are crawling all over the city, trying to fight their way to Balthor and the Energy Orb. I had hoped the undead would keep the Cyclones busy enough for you to slip past them, but I was wrong. At least we knew what to expect from the Cyclone. We can't battle on two fronts. We need information on Swelcher's plans and troop movements. I think I know just how to get it. For the past few years, I've been working on the project we call Magic Eye. A machine that can see images, then transmit them through the aether so we can view them. We view these images from a separate location as they are happening on a viewing device that we are calling a Faravision. Isn't that brilliant? Oh, like a crystal ball. Well, yes, I suppose. I suppose you could think of it like that. It sounds exactly like that. Or a magic mirror, it sounds like that too. Fine. Yes, anyway. In the beginning, the magic eyes were huge and bulky and nearly too large to move. It's funny, most crystal balls can fit in one hand. Stop interrupting. It wasn't very interesting seeing what was happening in the next room on a tiny screen when you could just walk in there. Or look into a... Recently, the team has greatly reduced the size of the magic eye. It's barely noticeable. Getting entrance into the flying fortress would be impossible, but we spotted a flying eye roost at the top of one of the towers. We can get up there with the magic eye, then you can attach to one of those flying eyeballs to sleep in the roost. We have one of Swelcher's own flying eyes spying for us. No one would even know. It would also be a perfect field test for the new, smaller, micro magic eye. Jumping on top of flying Dracolit castle without being noticed. Then you want me to slip a spy machine onto a sleeping flying eye, also without being noticed. Then escape unnoticed. Oh yes, escape. That's part of the plan too. Do everyone know how you get me up there? No, probably not. Moments later. Explain once more why I'm being shot out of a cannon? Ah, Wind Waker vibes. Because our catapult is having some bugs worked on it by a researcher named Lee Coyote. And if we used a rocket, we'd either ram you into the castle or detonate the rocket to get you close to your target. This method is considered the safest bet. Being shot out of the cannon is safest. Got it. Okay, Yix, light the fuse. Fuse lit. Retreat to a safe distance. That's comforting. A few more seconds, you'll be soaring through the air, the first human to fly. They'll never forget what you did here today, Gem. That's what I'm afraid of. I missed. Hours later. It was an amazing success. I missed the castle entirely. I did in Doomwood Swamp. Had to fight my way past Lagoon Goons to get back to a griffin. Explain how it was a success. It was a learning experience. What did you learn? Less blasting power and equipped you with an emergency parachute. Is this idea going to work? Sure is. Light the fuse. Fire in the hole! Once we get the trajectory right, we should only need to fire you 3 more times before we get the kinks worked out. You mean you're not going to give me up there this try? Haha, don't be silly. Never done this before. When did you calibrate the... Get me out of this thing! Here comes the fuse. Good luck! Wait until I get out of this cannon, I'll make you soar like the... Oh! We lucked out. Looks like we made it this time. We're so good. After an unknown amount of time spent unconscious. No more badgers, please. I'm full. What? Guess I made it. Hope I'm on the right floor at least. Better get moving. The less time I spend here, the better. It always throws me off when I'm on the wrong side of the screen. But yeah, we've already made it to Sepulchre's castle. Is there a path down? No, okay, so it is just a one-way route. The fights are not super complicated. I wish I was just a little stronger and then I could take them out in one hit. But that's the dragon's there for cleanup. It's fine. Completely unnoticed, even though we're fighting multiple enemies. I thought this was going to be the one we attached it to because it was looking the other way. Holy mother of eyeballs. Oh, literally mother eye. They actually have a lot of HP for the things. Luckily, Mage Fury hits everything. One of these side ones. Let's do this back guy. Nova should take him out. Mage Fury. Wow, Beam did not do that much, but we'll be fine. This turn we can take out other eyeball. And that just leaves you, which stun for a turn if we can. And then we will acid you, which I'm not thinking. I definitely can be using the acid to remove any of the immobility resist someone else has. Which just should be my standard. And it's hard to tell because I don't think it's giving the same freeze effect, but I keep critting. Looks like I lucked out. Now the other eyes seem to have woken up. All I have to do is swip this on one of the guys. And voila. This is greatly reduced in size micro magic eye. Now, like, you think I would have noticed this when I picked it up. Better jump before any of these guys wake up. Hope the Gnomish parachutes work better than their cannons. They don't work any better. That was a quick quest, so I can see why they recommend that one. And another charged cog. So we got a few new ones. I'm liking Dragon Mage. It's not super powerful, I will agree, but I want to see what my new. Well, I can see it next time. Thank you guys for coming on out. Hope you all have a wonderful day, and see you guys Monday when I get to play with the full Techromancer scales. See you guys then.